Full-time Arsenal 2, Brentford nil, and this is my immediate reaction to our 2-0 loss to Arsenal. And so, sort of immediately, there's a bit of a sour taste in my mouth, I'll be honest. I understand we lost to the by far better team, but you think about the way Arsenal won. It was like a scrappy goal was the first one, a corner that led to some scrappy bounces, and then the goal, and then yeah, they got the third goal soon after. But like during the game, it's like especially players like Gabriel Jesus, they're so annoying and frustrating to go up against because they're diving all over the place, and the referees just seem to give into it because they're Arsenal or whatever. But like, yeah, I thought Arsenal they're such a dirty team in general. Like the general way they went about the game in terms of like diving, trying to get fouls, and not almost trying to win on like performance. But that's the game. We lost. They get the final laugh. But yeah, going sort of into the game, I thought I was a bit surprised. I thought we'd go with the back five, and when I saw the lineup come out, I thought it would be back five with Jan out at centre back. But it turned out to be more of a 4-4-2, and with Damsgaard and Yarmulke sort of left mid, right mid. But it was very narrow in general, with Kino Spot and Roslev being the wider players. And yeah, we got 1-0 up, and I thought it was very well deserved that first half to have got a goal. I thought we played very well in the first half, and yeah, Bomo took the goal very well. And then soon after, we made it 1-0. Raya actually made a mistake from a very simple Kino Spotter shot. How often do we say Kino Spotter's not good in the final third? It was again just a shot at Raya, an easy catch, but he fumbled it and it almost went in. But then a minute later, they went up the other side and scored. And yeah, it was a frustrating goal to concede. It was scrappy. I think there was a VAR check for like a handball or something. The second it showed on screen saying VAR, 1 second later the referee then pointed to the centre circle to indicate a goal. And so that's like really bad because like we were just left in the dark for a minute, not knowing what's happening, and then suddenly it pops up with VAR, and then suddenly the referee's saying it's a goal. Like, the Premier League just need to sort that one out. But anyway, we're going in half time. It's 1-0. I'm reasonably happy because they're a good team, and we went 1-0 up, and we're drawing at half time, and I thought we had a good half, but yeah, we really didn't. We were not on it in the second half. We were sleeping from the start of the second half. They got their scrappy goal, and then they got another one soon after, and the game was out of reach by that point. And I feel like there's not too much to then talk about from that point. All I can talk about is sort of things I liked, things I didn't like. I didn't like sort of last 20 minutes, and Burma played quite centrally, and that's just never going to work, playing in Burma centrally, especially with the injuries that we have, because he's like our only creative. He's like him and Damsgaard like the only creative players that we have. And if we're putting in Burma centrally, then it's just him in the middle. And so what else are we going to do really? And so like he's trying to get on the end of chances that just are never going to happen. I thought Damsgaard was brilliant. He got the assist from Burma's goal. He was brilliant throughout the first half, and even in the second half when we were struggling, he's the one popping up all over the pitch, getting the ball out of tight situations and bringing it to a better spot. And so yeah, Damsgaard, as he has been all season, brilliant. He's got another assist. He's now on 6 for the season, which is pretty good for halfway. And yeah, I guess the final thing is to say the bench was weak due to our injuries. We have about 10 injuries, and it shows in the subs. We made 2 good subs, Jensen, who came back from injury, and Sharda came on. But then other than that, we're bringing on Magoma, who, for me, I'll be honest, he's a League One player. He's just not Premier League yet. And yeah, he was in the league. He was in League One last season, and this season he's made the jump up. He's back from loan, but it's a step too far for me. And we also brought on Kim Ji-soo. I thought he did alright, but you know, it's the end of the game. He can't have much influence on the game. And so yeah, I think sort of bringing off players like Wissa, Damsgaard with like 20 minutes to go. Thomas Frank has accepted it's a loss. We can't really push for a draw from then on, and it's just managing the minutes because we play again on Saturday at Southampton away. And so yeah, I'd say a positive first half. Second half we sort of just petered out, and yeah, not too much positive from that. Arsenal, they did well second half. First half they weren't really on it, and it showed because we were playing pretty well, and it was drawing half time. But yeah, they got their win. They're now 6 points behind Liverpool. If Liverpool win their game in hand, it's a 7-point gap from Arsenal to Liverpool. And yeah, Arsenal fans, I hope you enjoyed this win, because you're not going to win anything this season. Let's be honest. You're not going to win the league. You'll be lucky to win the FA Cup. You won't win the Champions League. So I hope you enjoy playing this scrappy football. I hope Arteta's happy with this scrappy football that he gets you to play. Getting lucky goals off just the ball bouncing around the box for half a minute, diving and all that. But yeah, I hope you're happy. And I would say David Raya. There were fans that did boo him, of course. That's always going to happen when a player comes against their former team. But Raya, he was respectful. Most of the fans were respectful. He clapped us at the end of the game. We clapped him back. And yeah, that's how it should be. Unlike Watkins, who previously celebrated against us once. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been my immediate reaction to our 3-1 loss to Arsenal. And yeah,